what is now the super education, the second one type, the super education in ethical morality. It is connected to the Buddha's biological theory of evolutionary action, or karma. He taught a tenfold path of unskillful and skillful evolutionary action. In an evolutionary sense, it is unskillful to take life and skillful to save it. It is unskillful to steal or take what is not given, and it is skillful to give gifts. It is unskillful to use sexuality in a harmful way, and skillful only to use it lovingly in the sense of beneficially. These are the three paths of body, of coarser material life, and the word is called skillful and unskillful because in doing the good and the bad, you are aiming for a better state of being for yourself and others. And when you do bad things, you're causing a less good state of yourself and others. And so it's a skill of virtuous. This is usually translated by people as virtuous. And when we think virtuous, we think of piety and so on. But the Sanskrit word kushala actually means skillful because they are talking about consciously evolving, using action as your way of consciously evolving into becoming a better being. And of course, at an extreme degree, extreme meaning of better, being born in a better body, actually, in a future existence. Since you're going to be born in some body, you become very determined to be born in a better one. It is unskillful to lie, to speak divisively, to speak harshly, and to speak meaninglessly. These are the four verbal, unskillful paths of action. And it is skillful to speak truth, to speak reconcilingly, that is not divisively, but bringing people together and helping to diplomatically, and speak sweetly, not harshly, and speak meaningfully, because when you speak, another person is listening to you, and you have the privilege of sort of occupying their mind, as imperfect as speech is, to really convey different understandings, but nevertheless you are. And so if you just if you don't take it seriously, the privilege of having someone else listen to you, and you just babble meaninglessly or deceptively or pretentiously, then it just wastes their mind space, and it's harmful to them. Whereas if you're meaningful, then they get something out of it, and they move into a new space in their own mind. And these are the four skillful paths of speech, therefore. And mentally, it's unskillful to covet, be jealous, to lust after something someone else has. It's unskillful to hate them and to be malicious and think of how to harm them and have schadenfreude about them. And it is unskillful to be imprisoned in an unrealistic view, to be running around in a world that you think is one thing when it actually is another, and you don't really know where you are or what you're doing. That's very unskillful. And it's skillful, therefore, to be, in fact, generous and detached from things and enjoy other people enjoying being them or having them. It's skillful to love them and appreciate them and admire them and enjoy whatever's good about them and not to hate them. And it is skillful to have an open mind and have a realistic view that is open to the amazingness of reality, apart from any particular theory that grasps it in this or that way. So, skillful to detach, to love, and to be realistically open in view. Upon realizing that the skillful acts benefit one's relative self, as well as others, both immediately and in one's evolutionary future, enlightened self-interest reinforces the altruism of ethical morality. And bit by bit, one becomes super educated in ethicality or ethical morality, with the goal of developing more and more habits and instincts even for evolutionary skill until the positive becomes natural and effortless. In short, the Buddha taught a theory of evolution in which the individual person can consciously improve their embodiment and experience by acting skillfully to achieve better consequences and conditions in their immediate life and in their future lives.